Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that helps you leverage conflict to master your leadership skills and live your best life. Hey, I hope you're doing great things today and practicing the tips that we've been discussing all week to improve your emotional intelligence. So today, we're going to cover the fourth component of emotional intelligence, and that is relationship management. Remember, up to this point, we have discussed self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and finally, this fourth component basically ties them all together. Not only does relationship management tie the first three together, it's also where we get to see leadership on display, because Daniel Goleman, one of the most well-known emotional intelligence experts in the world, breaks down relationship management into 7 competencies. These 7 competencies are inspirational leadership, influence, developing others, change catalyst, conflict management, building bonds, and teamwork and collaboration. So, does it make sense now how this one component ties into the other 3, and how we can clearly see it on display in the leaders who have a high level of relationship management? Let's face it. When you improve your relationship management skills, it will impact so many other areas of your life, both at work and at home. Basically, it can have an impact on improving every relationship you have in life. For starters, it'll improve communication, especially how you can handle stress and conflict. And according to Bradbury, 70% of the people they tested have a difficult time handling stress. And you know, where there's stress, conflict and miscommunication are usually right behind it. When you improve your relationship management skills and apply the 3 other components of emotional intelligence, you have a greater ability to control the conversation in much more of an influential way because you have formed a bond with your people. So just like the last 3 days, I want to share a few of Bradbury's strategies to improve your relationship management. Bradbury lists 17 strategies in his book, Emotional Intelligence 2.0. The first strategy that really resonated with me was one that said, remember the little things that pack a punch. Essentially, this is a simple reminder that common courtesy may not be all that common in many places, and the littlest things can go a very long way. Things such as saying thank you and please and I'm sorry. Man, they can all build strong relationships over time. And I want to add to make sure these thank yous and pleases and I'm sorries are genuine. Don't just say thanks as you're walking away. Make eye contact with the person and show them that you're genuinely thankful for what they did. So I challenge you today, slow down and let's bring back common courtesy and start using genuine manners. Another tip that Bradbury mentions is to take feedback well. Now, I got to be honest here. My wife often tells me that I don't take feedback very well. And I would have to agree that I don't take feedback very well from her. And most of the time, only her. I think I usually actually take feedback pretty well. And I guess when my wife gives me feedback, it's just the fact that I get too prideful and I get defensive. What I need to start doing is putting my pride to the side whenever she offers any kind of feedback and listen to what she's saying. Because let's face it, she is very aware of every one of my faults, and I need to listen to her. She wants me to improve, so I should be more thankful when she offers feedback. Okay, the last tip that I want to discuss is when you care, show it. Now, I don't think I need to say too much about this, but far too often team members have no idea that their leader cares about them because they simply don't say anything. This kind of goes along with the little things, but this is focused on just showing your team members or your leaders that you care about them. It might be a handwritten thank you note or maybe donuts are their favorite treats. The thing is, it doesn't have to be expensive. Just pick something out that shows them that you really care about them and the work that they do. And one thing I know is the power of a handwritten card or note. I mean, you could pick up a box of cards for dirt cheap and just write a few sentences in there, and I would be willing to bet that your people will keep that card for a very long time, because that's how much it means. Hey, the bottom line is relationships take work, a lot of work, but they are well worth it. I challenge you today to try to utilize one or two of these tips and let me know how it turns out for you. Hey, as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Be sure to join us tomorrow for the weekend edition and a wrap-up of this past week's topic of emotional intelligence. Until then, run to your challenges.